How to build an email list for your coaching business for free. If you're a coach but your calendar is empty and your social media brings no leads, the real problem is that you don't have a system to attract. You want to create an email list without spending on ads. It's totally possible, and many coaches and other professionals do it. So I'm gonna present you how successful coaches create that just with organic strategies. So first, rapidly to introduce myself, who I am. I have a marketing agency that focuses 100% on coaches, that is called Ensensia. We help many coaches in different niches like business, finance, health, and life. So it's why I have a lot of experience to share with you some marketing tips to help you to grow your coaching, to attract more clients and pass next steps. So in this video, I will show you exactly how you can do it for free, and I will share the most valuable tips at the end. Why to build an email list? So first, because the social media are unstable. To explain that, I want to share that the algorithm change consistently. It means that little rules change, and after you don't control your reach, you have less visibility on your content in general. And an email list, in the opposite, is your asset. So there is no rules, nothing that could modify anything. It's your asset, so you can use it how you want, and it's really valuable because it's for a long time. So an email list is the best way to grow over times, to build long-term trust, and to bring consistent clients. The thing that you are probably looking for. And it's really important that you keep in mind that you don't need a big audience to do that, to have leads and clients consistently. You need the right offer, and you need a simple system. So to make this system, to make all of that, 3-step plan, it's really easy. First, create a lead magnet. If you don't know what is a lead magnet, it's just a free value that you give to your audience, something that you offer and that is valuable, that people really want it. Because it's free, people are used to give their email for that, and then you can reach them with newsletter. We're gonna see that later. It could be in different formats. So for example, a 10-minute video when you're in front of the camera and you explain a topic in your niche, something that you judge important, that people want to see. Could be an ebook or a guide. It's really common. I think it's a format more used. So it's really about writing text, organizing a little guide or long guide, depending on the time that you have. Quiz, interesting. It's more trendy now, more and more. I see that more and more. So it could be relevant if the people want to see the result at the end. Also, it's interesting because it's more pedagogic. It's less serious than, for example, an ebook. So it's nice to try. And it's not long to implement. So it's nice to try. And then checklists. I'm not such a fan, but it could be interesting in some case. To do that, you don't need expensive tools or anything like that. Everything could be free. You can use Canva for the design because it helps for the templates. Everything already made, you just select and change maybe some color, some stuff like that. And Google Docs for all the writing part. Second, create a landing page. So you can use free tools. Of course, they have paid plans, but with the free ones, it can be enough, especially at the beginning. So I personally use System.io. It's the one that I prefer, but to give you other option, you can look for ConvertKit or MailerLite. Some steps really easy about that. So you upload your lead magnet, the thing that we saw earlier that you give for free. You connect the email form, and then you start capturing email. Everything is automatic. It's in this platform, so it's really easy. You don't need to manage anything, to just set up it at the beginning. To generate traffic, because when you have that, the system, you need to bring traffic to have more leads, etc. First, of course, you need to promote your lead magnet. So for example, in Instagram, it can be in your content itself or also in your bio, so it's really visible. In Facebook, it could be in groups. You can talk about it during discussion to say that it could save a specific problem. And in LinkedIn, during discussion, or also during discussion when you're texting someone or someone contact you in DM, you can give this magnet. It's really important to use a clear call to action. For example, DM me coach for the free checklist, something like that. So it's not difficult to manage. You don't need to really read everything if you don't want. Could be just a keyword like that, a call to action, really simple. And even if you have fewer than 500 followers, you can get 30 to 50 leads, for sure. Last step, you need to nurture this list. Now you have to build trust. For that, you should make a newsletter from 1 to 2 times per week, by email, of course. To give you example about what to talk in this newsletter if you are not used to, it could be to answer the main questions that your clients or audience have. It could be useful tips that they could implement in their lives, their business, etc. And you can share clients' progress. There is many other examples, but with that you have enough to start. The goal is to make them understand that you can solve their problem. It's the most important. If they think that you can solve their problem, they will text you and they will try to see how you work. So in each email, really important, a call to action at the end. It could be a free discovery call, really common, 15-30 minutes, a quiz, another free lead magnet, more premium or more specific about a problem or a category of your audience. And my recommendation, my strong recommendation, is to make a 3 email welcome sequence. Why? The first email is to thank the person to download your lead magnet and to deliver the lead magnet itself. The second email is to introduce yourself. And the third email is to set expectation and to see and to tease the future value. What you are gonna talk about. All of that is to make people want to be aware of what you are gonna send of email and to make them want to read them. It's really important. Otherwise, they are really never going to open your emails, never going to be closer to your activity, to you. So for me, it's really important to make that at the beginning. It doesn't require time. It's automatic with the system of the email platform that you use. For example, you set up the first email, you put a delay, 24 hours, the second one, and then 48 hours maybe is the third one. Each time that a new person arrives in your list, it enters in the system, it's automatic, and they receive that. So really useful and powerful. And the strongest thing that I want to share with you is to do a personalization. So it means that, for example, 1 email per month, I will say, you need to try to make something a bit more personal. So for that, simple tips, because it's not easy. In your landing page, when you collect the email, you should collect also their first name. They are used to give it, normally it's totally okay. And thanks to that, you can reuse it with an automation in this specific email. If you don't know how to do it, comment me, I will explain you, I will see. To write like if you were talking in one-to-one conversation. So you really need to imagine that you talk only to one person to make a natural conversation and not something too formal, and to solve their specific problem. So people, when they read it, they want that you solve a problem, that you help them, that it's valuable. So really important, try to each time have a logic of solving a specific problem, and if it's really, really specific, a part of your audience is going to feel even more touched. So you can work like that. Example, invite them to take a quiz and say that you are waiting for their participation or their reply. So by asking that, they will feel that you are waiting their answer, they are gonna feel more engaged, and you will see that you will have more people that participate. So it's tips really powerful, you can try it if you want. Now with all of this information, how to improve your marketing right now. So if you are watching this video, if you are still there, it means that you are thinking that it's necessary for you to improve your marketing. So don't wait more. If you wait more, you will never do it. So do it right now. Start, do at least the first step. You just need to make one step, literally, is to take the free marketing audit. The link is in the description. I made it. It's really useful. How it's going to help you, this quiz. It will identify your main blockers, your main challenges about your marketing, and it will give you tailored recommendation and solutions. It takes just a few minutes, it will help you a lot. You can try, it's totally free again. It's all for me about this video. If you want to grow your coaching business and have more marketing tips, please subscribe, put a like, drop a comment, it really helped me, and see you. Thanks for watching.